Hello everyone and good morning to all of you, and this is my first live stream and hopefully everything is going to fine. And today I am going to tell you about 6 autocorrect options that can help you boost your speed in Microsoft Word, and you can find those options in the file menu. Then click on options, then go to proofing, and then click on autocorrect options. And as you can see that all these 6 options are enabled by default, and let me show you all of them one by one. And first of all, we have correct two initial capitals. Let me show you how this works. So let's say that you are typing something and by mistake you type the first two letters capital, and then you don't have to erase and correct these characters. Just hit the space key and Microsoft Word will automatically correct the first two initial capitals. Let me show you another example by writing the second word. As you can see that the word spelling has the first two letters capital, and as soon as I will press the space key, Microsoft Word will automatically correct the errors. As you can see that I am typing and Microsoft Word is automatically correcting all the entries. And then we have the second option. Let me show you. Click the file menu, go to options, then click on proofing, and then open autocorrect options. And here you have capitalize first letter of sentences. And let me show you how that works. And as you can see that I have closed this sentence by assigning the period sign. Now for the second sentence, if I go with the first letter small, and as soon as I will press the space key, it will automatically correct the first letter of the sentence. That is how the autocorrect option works. And let me show you another example here. You can close any document by pressing the Ctrl W keyboard shortcut, and if you don't want to save, as you can see that N is underlined here, and you don't have to use your mouse to press this button. You can use two methods. Either you can press the tab key to move between the buttons, or you can press the highlighted or underlined character of the button. Just as for the don't save, we have N as highlighted or underlined, and as soon as I will press N key, the document will get closed. And to open a new document, you can press Ctrl N. So for the second example, capitalize first letter of the sentences. As you can see that I am typing here and the first letter is small, and as soon as I will hit the space key, Microsoft Word will automatically correct the first letter of the sentence. And for the next example, as you can see that I have typed A capital, A small, and as soon as I will hit the space key, it will automatically correct the first letter of the sentence. Now for the third example, we have capitalize first letter of table cells, and that is very much important here. Suppose you are working inside a table and you need to write some headings in the top row, and soon as you start typing the letters, you can see that Microsoft Word is automatically correcting the first letter of the table cells, just like this one. That is how the third option works. In Microsoft Word tables, whenever you will type any first word, Microsoft Word will capitalize its first letter. And for the fourth option, we have capitalize name of days. It doesn't depend on where you are typing the name. Microsoft Word will automatically capitalize the first letter of the name of the days. It doesn't matter they are in the beginning or in the middle or in the end of a line. Microsoft Word will automatically capitalize the first letter of name of the days. Either you are typing inside the document or inside a table or in the middle or in the end or in the beginning. As you can see that as soon as I hit the space key or press the tab key to move to the next cell, Microsoft Word will automatically capitalize the name first letter of the name of the day. Then we have the fifth option for autocorrect entries, and that one is correct accidentally use of caps lock key. And to understand that, let's say I am going to type, and mostly I type by looking at the screen instead of looking at the keyboard. So let's say that the caps lock key was on and I didn't notice that, and I start typing, and that will create the word in reverse order where the first letter is small and the rest of the letters are capital. And as soon as I will hit the space key, Microsoft Word will automatically correct the entry, and you can see on your keyboard that caps lock will automatically get turned off. Let me show you another example here, and I am going to turn on the caps lock key and going to write the next letter by pressing and holding the shift key and then typing the letter. And as you can see that the first letter is small and the rest of the letters are in capital, then I don't have to remove and rewrite the letter. As soon as I will press the space key, Microsoft Word will automatically correct the word and will also turn off the caps lock key. And the sixth one is my favorite, and that one is correct accident and that one is replace text as you type. So before I show you an example of this one, let me show you all the entries that are available in this list. As you can see that there are thousands of entries in this list. So what Microsoft Word can do, as you can see that here we have almost typed wrongly here and correctly in this side, and here you can see another example, a lot, and here you can see that a lot has a space in between them. And what this option does is, let me show you. As you can see that I am typing a lot, and as soon as I will press the space key, first it capitalizes the first letter of the sentence and then it replaces a lot with a space between them. And how it did that, it automatically picked the entry from the autocorrect options which are saved here in this list, and you can also add your own entries in this list. For example, let's say I always type they word like this, THAY instead of THEY, and that is my habit, and I want Microsoft Word to always correct this entry as THEY, and I add this entry to the list, hit the OK button, and next time whenever I will type they with THEY and will hit the space key, it will automatically correct the they to THEY along with the other autocorrect entries. So that is how it works. And finally, there is another option in replace text as you type, and as you can see that replace with plain text or formatted text, and you can see that both of these options are disabled by default. And let me show you an example. For instance, let's say I am going to insert a symbol here, and I choose beginning fonts and I want to use this, and you can say that I use this symbol very much in many of the documents, so I insert it here. And I always have to follow these steps, like going to the insert menu, then clicking on the symbol, then more symbol, then picking up the font, and then inserting that particular symbol. So always doing this, what I can do here is I can select this character here and make sure you are just selecting the character, and note the paragraph sign, and you can turn on paragraph signs by clicking on the show hide button and just select the character. You can also use your keyboard, hold down the shift key and then use the arrow key to select only the character here. Now hit the copy button and go to the file, options, proofing, autocorrect options, and here you can see that the formatted text option is selected by default, and you can see the same character here. And what I am going to do here, I want Microsoft Word that whenever I type Om word, it automatically replaces that one with the Om symbol. I add this entry to the list, hit the OK button, and next time whenever I will type Om and will hit the space key, it will automatically convert the Om to the symbol. Not only with the symbols, you can also try that with the pictures. For example, I am going to insert this picture, and I want Microsoft Word to change a word into a picture, and for that I go to the options, proofing, autocorrect, and here I type Microsoft Word continuously, hit the add button, and next time when I will type Microsoft Word and will hit the space key, it will automatically change that word into a picture. And you can also add more entries as you like. It depends totally upon you that how you want to use these options, replace text as you type. For instance, I can add here some initials, and here I can add full meaning of that initial, and next time whenever I will type RK, it will change that to the Rajiv Kohli. So this is how the autocorrect option works, and hopefully you are seeing this live stream properly. Let me know by leaving a comment in the section below, and if you find this video useful, then don't forget to hit the like button and share this video with your friends. And thanks for watching, and we will meet in the next session.